The Lost Generation, 1883 to 1900. Over a century ago, the Lost Generation faced challenges similar to those we encounter today. Growing up during this era meant confronting war, a global pandemic, economic hardship, and shifting societal norms. World War I was devastating, with over 70 million mobilized, 8.5 million killed, 21 million injured, and 2 million succumbing to diseases. Simultaneously, the Spanish flu pandemic of 1918 to 1920 claimed an estimated 17 to 100 million lives worldwide. Post-war economic instability led to the Great Depression in the 1930s, bringing unemployment and poverty. Popular culture emerged as a means of escape, with early cinema and magazines gaining prominence. Women's rights advanced, including the right to vote in 1920 and more job opportunities for unmarried women. Despite immense adversity, this generation is remembered for their resilience, providing insights into coping with future challenges. The Greatest Generation, 1901 to 1927. Known as the World War II generation, this era was marked by heroism, technological advancements, and cultural growth. It saw the normalization of the radio, telephone, and automobile, laying the groundwork for modern communication and transport. The golden age of Hollywood introduced gangster, comedy, and monster films, while comic book franchises like Superman and Batman emerged. Music genres such as jazz, blues, and gospel gained widespread popularity. Around 16 million Americans served in World War II, with 671,000 casualties. This generation's contributions to innovation and cultural richness solidify their legacy as one of prosperity and determination. The Silent Generation, 1928 to 1945. Growing up during the fall of Nazism and the rise of communism, this generation prioritized hard work and conformity. Influenced by the golden age of radio, the rise of trade unions, and breakthroughs like penicillin, they focused on stability rather than rebellion. Silent Generation members married and started families young, earning criticism from later, more radical generations like the baby boomers. They lived through profound technological advancements such as transatlantic flights and societal changes that laid a foundation for future transformations. Baby Boomers, 1946 to 1964. This generation, known for its high birth rates, was shaped by post-World War II optimism and a thriving economy. New consumer products like dishwashers and refrigerators became commonplace, elevating living standards. Advances in technology, including plastics, television, and integrated circuits, drove economic growth. Culturally, the boomers experienced the rise of iconic musicians like the Beatles and social revolutions addressing civil rights and environmental protection. However, political disagreements over topics such as the Vietnam War and the sexual revolution created societal divisions. Despite these challenges, boomers' influence on technology, culture, and societal norms remained significant. Generation X, 1965 to 1980. Often called the latchkey generation, Gen X grew up with more independence due to increased maternal workforce participation and higher divorce rates. They witnessed the birth control pill's introduction and the legalization of abortion, which influenced declining birth rates. Gen X embraced diverse music genres like alternative rock and punk, and saw the rise of video gaming with home consoles like Atari and Nintendo. As highly educated individuals, they championed entrepreneurialism, producing tech giants like Google and Amazon. Their pragmatic, self-reliant mindset defined their identity. Millennials, Generation Y, 1981 to 1996. Millennials were the first generation to grow up with the internet and social media, earning them the title of the first global generation. Despite economic struggles such as slower wage growth and rising student debt, they are known for their digital fluency and activism. Millennials experienced defining events like 9/11 and the subsequent war on terrorism, influencing their worldviews. They're characterized by their adaptability, tech savviness, and strong social consciousness, which have shaped modern culture and politics. Generation Z, Zoomers, 1997 to 2012. Born into a world dominated by the internet, Zoomers are deeply influenced by social justice movements and political shifts. They've grown up with apps like TikTok redefining information consumption and cultural trends. Zoomers prioritize individualism and entrepreneurship, with the gig economy offering new ways to work. While they face challenges like the COVID-19 pandemic disrupting their formative years, they've also harnessed social media to amplify their voices. Their adaptability and tech integration are redefining traditional career paths and societal norms. Generation Alpha, 2013 present. As the youngest generation, Gen Alpha is being shaped by technology and the pandemic. Raised predominantly by millennials, they're often referred to as iPad kids, spending less time with parents and more with digital devices. Predictions for this generation include a longer lifespan, mental health challenges, and navigating a world of misinformation. Though their future remains uncertain, they are growing up in a rapidly evolving technological and cultural landscape that will define their adulthood.